Now, if the whole FIRE thing is new to you, let's first break it down a bit more. FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. It's a lifestyle choice that's all about keeping your spending low and saving a hefty chunk of your income. We're talking about stashing away as much as 70% of what you earn. People who follow the FIRE method manage to step away from their 9-to-5 life and gain financial freedom sooner than expected. Imagine calling it quits on work in your 40s. How cool would that be? Vishal Doan, the big brain behind Plan Ahead Wealth Advisors, says it's totally doable. But you gotta have a game plan. It means knowing the difference between what you absolutely need and what you can live without, figuring out how big your retirement fund needs to be, and getting serious about saving and investing to make your dream a reality. So, how does one get on this path to FIRE? There are a few different takes on the FIRE lifestyle, but there are some steps that everyone agrees on. The first step is saving aggressively. First step is all about saving, and not just a little bit here and there. We're talking about saving aggressively, like up to 70% of your monthly income. Sounds wild, but this is how you fast-track your way to a pile of cash big enough to retire way earlier than most people even dream of. Now you might be wondering, how on earth do I manage that? Well, one smart strategy that even people with big bank accounts love is the safety pot approach. Picture this. You gather up a treasure chest of about 15 times your annual expenses and tuck it away into safe spots like fixed deposits, FDs, and bonds. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about making sure you've got enough to cover your lifestyle costs without sweating the market's ups and downs. This step is crucial because it's not just about stacking cash, it's about building a safety net that lets you live your life without financial worries, even as you step away from the regular paycheck grind. After stashing away a good chunk of your income, the next piece of the puzzle is all about how you spend your money. This step is super important in the FIRE journey, and it's pretty straightforward. Live frugally. Now, I know frugal might make some people think of cutting coupons and never having fun, but it's not about that. It's about being smart with your money, not tight-fisted. Living frugally means you think twice before splashing out on things, even if you've got the cash to cover it. The goal here isn't to stop enjoying life, but to focus on saving and investing as much as you can. It's like choosing to cook a delicious meal at home instead of eating out at fancy restaurants all the time, or picking a vacation that's just as fun but way cheaper. The trick is to find a balance that lets you enjoy life without blowing through your savings. Remember, every dollar you don't spend now is a dollar that you can grow over time and get you closer to that early retirement dream. It's all about making choices that support your big goal. All right, after spending wisely, the next big leap in our FIRE journey is about getting your investments right. This isn't just about throwing your money into the first investment opportunity that comes knocking. It's about disciplined investing and smart planning. Think of it this way. Every dollar you've managed to save from living frugally is like a seed. Plant it in the right place, give it enough time, and it'll grow into a mighty tree. The key is to get those savings invested as soon as possible and then let them sit and grow over time. But, and this is a big but, it's crucial to do your homework first. Before you dive into investing, take a step back to plan and evaluate. What are your goals? What's your risk tolerance? These questions will guide you in choosing the right investments that align with your FIRE aspirations. It's not just about chasing the highest returns. It's about making informed, strategic decisions that will help your money grow steadily over the years. In short, disciplined investing isn't just a step, it's a commitment to making your money work as hard as you do. After we've covered the importance of disciplined investing and planning, there's another crucial piece of the puzzle we need to talk about: managing your risk appetite. When you're on this FIRE journey, aiming for that sweet spot of early retirement, the way you handle risk in your investments is key. Unlike traditional retirement planning, where you might have decades to ride out the ups and downs of the market, The FIRE approach typically works on a tighter timeline. This means playing it a bit safer. Investing all your hard-earned savings into high-risk options like stocks might not be the wisest move. Yes, equities can offer high returns, but they can also come with the risk of significant losses. Since our goal is to grow our wealth reliably over a shorter period, we need to balance our portfolios with a mix of growth and safety. Starting with growth assets like diversified equity or equity mutual funds is a solid strategy. These can give your savings a chance to grow faster, but, and this is crucial, as you get closer to your goal, say when early retirement is just around the corner, it's smart to start shifting some of your investments into more defensive assets. Next is about a golden rule in the FIRE community, the Rule of 25. This rule is pretty straightforward but super powerful in planning for your early retirement. The gist of it is this: to maintain your current lifestyle in retirement without running out of money, you'll want to have saved up a big old pile of cash that's 25 times your annual expenses. Yep, you heard that right. If you spend $40,000 a year now, you're aiming to save $1 million for retirement. This might sound like a mountain of money, but it's all part of making sure you can live comfortably without a steady paycheck coming in. Why 25 times? This number is based on the idea that withdrawing 4% of your retirement savings each year should allow you to cover your expenses without depleting your nest egg too quickly. It's a balance that aims to keep you living the good life for decades, even if you're not bringing in income from a job. Rolling off from the Rule of 25, the next step is about credit cards. In the world of aiming for financial independence, retire early, FIRE, how we handle credit cards is pretty crucial. The core idea of FIRE is to save more and spend less, right? So when it comes to credit cards, the mantra is to use them wisely, or even better, hardly at all. Credit cards can be a bit of a double-edged sword. On one side, they offer convenience and rewards like cash back or travel points, which sounds great. But on the flip side, they can tempt us into spending money we don't have, leading to debt and interest payments that eat away at our savings. And that's the opposite of what we want on our journey to early retirement. So, for people walking the FIRE path, the goal is to keep reliance on credit cards as close to nil as possible. It's not about cutting them out of your life completely, though some do and swear by it. It's more about using them in a way that benefits you, paying off the balance in full every month to avoid interest charges, using them to keep track of spending, or cashing in on those rewards without overspending. If early retirement is something you want to achieve, watch this video next on how to avoid the not enough nest egg nightmare.